it's Spence, the evil genius, from Winter Laboratory with your lab secrets tip of the day. Well, we've had a lot of fun this week using the new headlines theme. It's a Woo theme we custom modified for BuddyPress. And it's a little bit of a surprise, but actually in the end, a pleasant surprise is that we've had almost all of our early adopters using the template. I think the main reason is number one, it's got a super clean and extensible style. And number two, of course, it has a similar layout to the standard BuddyPress with the nice wide two-column format. And lastly is the fact that there's a ton of behind-the-scenes power to using the Woo themes template, or as I should say, theme. Now, let me show you a couple things. First of all, the benefit of the lab secret solutions are numerous, or the benefits. But one of the main benefits is in the value. Because of the fact that we're a developer who has a club developer account with Woo Themes, we're allowed to go ahead and make the modification of the headlines theme and then go ahead and redistribute it to you, our customers, as a result. The template is technically a GPL, but the license that we have through the club developer means that we could take what we've paid over $200 for and redistribute it to you after having made our modifications. In effect, what we're saying is we're saving you with each and every one of these templates that we provide at least the $70 retail cost that you would normally have to pay just to get the one template. So consider that when you're looking at the value proposition of going ahead with a lab secret solution. Now, on to the template, most importantly. Over here at Lab Secrets, you'll notice the benefit of this is that you have a two-level menu control. So you've got the top level menu, and then you've got the sub-menu. Both of these are programmable, as I'm going to show you. Next is that you've got a feature section that is also programmable so that you can go ahead and have special things from your blog post up the front. And then, of course, we've modified it to include the standard BuddyPress login box. And then here are all the widgets. And there's multiple levels of widgets and zones, as well as special widgets that do certain things like Tag Cloud and Most Active Member, Recently Active Member, Who's Online, etc. All right, let's go to the nitty-gritty real quick because I only have about 2.5 minutes left in this introduction. First of all, when you go ahead and get your Lab Secrets solution, and here we are on our demo site, you can select any theme you want. So let's go to the admin dashboard, and if you recall, we go ahead and turn our theme on in the Appearance Themes section. And when you go ahead and become a Lab Secret Solution subscriber, you're going to go ahead and get, amongst others, a theme that is called Headlines, and it looks something like this. Now, once you've turned it on by clicking Activate, you'll get a special box on the left here called Headlines. And I can tell already I'm going to have to break this up into a second tutorial. So I'll slow down and then we'll pick it up in number 2 of the 2 tutorials. Now, Headlines has a lot of power in it. So let me walk through these a little bit. First of all, when you set it up, Woo gives you a custom navigation of their own that lets you change lots of the factors. First of all, the coolest thing is that you've got all these different style sheets to let you out of the box change the color. I mean, for example, if I just was in the pink frame of mind, I could change that style sheet to pink. And the cool thing is, watch, when I reload, all of the styles change to that pinkish color. I think I'd call that more like fuchsia. Let's do something more realistic like a blue. When I change that, I just reload. And this is a great way to get a head start on designing your site without being a custom CSS developer. Now you'll notice that our logo, which is a clear background PNG file, looks just as good with any of those colors. And the rest of the layout also looks very, very sharp. All right, let's go back here and now show you a couple things. You can go ahead and adjust the top background color to something custom. So maybe that fuchsia isn't for you, but maybe you want a really dark, deep ocean blue. No problem. Just go ahead and click it right in there and save the changes and reload. And it's just as simple as that. Bing and boom. All right, now these are obvious things, but you could change your link color throughout the whole site. And here's the cool thing, you can change the logo. So again, we have this sort of clear background PNG file. You just simply upload the one you want. If you remove it, there'll be a standard background image or no image at all. It's really your preference. Now, I'm really tight on time for this first part of the tutorial, so let me breeze through this menu. If you don't like a logo, make a text title. If you go ahead and do that, it removes the logo and includes whatever you put into your setup for BuddyPress as the wording for your site. And in our case, the Lab Secret Solution, create a social network. I'm out of time for this tutorial, picking it up in number 2.